Hello, hello. This is Todd Sinclair, Ring of Honor Senior Official, and I hate speaking on camera. But they asked me for the 12 Days of Honor to choose a match from the history of Ring of Honor to give to you fans. So the match I chose is from the Race to the Top tournament from 2007, Claudio Castagnoli against El Generico. And I chose this match because I haven't seen it since that day in 2007, but I have a remembrance and a feeling that I had when I was in the ring with those two guys that this match was tremendous, and it's really, I think, a long-lost classic. So here you go, Claudio versus El Generico from Edison, New Jersey, 2007.
From Tijuana, Mexico, weighing 188 pounds, he is the Generico Luchador, El Generico! To my left, from the United Banks of Switzerland, weighing 235 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli!
And we are ready for the finals of the Race to the Top tournament. It's Double C Claudio Castagnoli to take on El Generico, two men who have really given it all they've got to work their way to this point to try to be crowned the winner of the Race to the Top tournament. We have Claudio fans, we have El Generico fans as well here in the venue. Edison will split between Hay and Olay. Oh, that was weak.
I don't think they were expecting the backhanded point.
Okay, they got on the second try.
Apparently Claudio's going to show him how it's done.
I think we have determined that there are fans supporting both athletes in your finals of the Race to the Top tournament. Two crowd favorites going at it. No decisive winner in the Hay versus Olay battle, but Claudio powering El Generico into the corner with the lockup.
Todd Sinclair right there asking and getting the clean break from Castagnoli. As you see El Generico flexing the left arm, still feeling some of the damage he suffered in that match in the semifinals against Davey Richards.
Well, he picked apart the arm, did a whole lot of damage to the shoulder of El Generico. Gotta wonder whether or not Claudio will target that body part in this match, but he doesn't necessarily have an arm or shoulder-based submission in his repertoire. As he rolls up El Generico.
It's the kind of an injury that would seem, at least in the early going of this matchup, probably something that's going to be more limit what El Generico can do rather than something Claudio can exploit on his own.
He holds on to the wrist lock on the masked man. You know, both of these wrestlers stand to gain a lot out of walking away the winner of this tournament, earning that spot in the top half of the card, main event status here at ROH. They've truly worked their way to this point and proven that they deserve to be in the finals. At a stalemate here, just feeling each other out here in the early going, and they both have had to wrestle 2 matches already this evening, 3 matches already this weekend to get to this point, so they do have those lingering injuries going into this matchup. Obviously the shoulder of Generico, but you never know what body parts on Claudio Castagnoli have been affected from his earlier bouts in the tournament.
Claudio made it to the finals. He was able to defeat Hollow Wicked, Mike Quackenbush, and Jack Evans, while El Generico had to go through Delirious, Chris Hero, and Davey Richards to make it to the final. You know, both of these guys, like you said, come into this with something to prove. Claudio Castagnoli comes into this with that label I said earlier on of potential. He's a guy with all the skills in the world. He's physically gifted. He's tall. He's very well put together. He puts in tons of hours in the gym, and he's had success in Ring of Honor as a tag team wrestler, but he's yet to really put it together as a singles competitor. This would be the weekend for him to make that quantum leap to main event status as a singles wrestler, a man who can do it on his own. El Generico hasn't been here as long. He too has had more success as a tag team wrestler, and this would be the way to really make him a star here in Ring of Honor in just a short period of time.
Oh, he's going for the brainbuster right there, but Claudio saw it coming blocked, looking for the Ricola bomb. But El Generico down to a knee to block that attempt, fighting for it. Can Claudio get him up? Might be a little bit too early to go for those trademark maneuvers. Again, going for that brainbuster. But Claudio not weakened enough for El Generico to elevate him off the canvas and hit that maneuver here in the early going of the match.
Well, you have to think if Generico is able to bust out that brainbuster, he could very easily continue the Cinderella story that's being written here over the past 2 days. Does he have enough left in the tank, though? Does the Cinderella have enough left to make it all the way to the ball?
We'll find out. As now, nice roll up there from Double C, and getting a near fall out of it. Again, trying to force the shoulders of Generico against the canvas. Grabs hold of the head. That chancery from El Generico down on the mat.
Castagnoli trying to work his way back up and eliminate a lot of the pressure of the hold because he has the height advantage. Generico going for a suplex, but Castagnoli able to block. European uppercut drops him.
Already our producers in my earpiece, it already signed for Death Before Dishonor 5 weekend. Nice fisherman suplex right there from Castagnoli. Non-sanctioned street fight matches on both cards. The first night it will be, oh, has his shoulders down right there. It will be El Generico teaming with Kevin Steen to take on the Briscoes. And on the second night, it'll be the No Remorse Corps teaming up with Matt Sydal to take on the Resilience, teaming with Delirious. Again, not sanctioned street fights.
Well, we've seen wars between all the people you just named in the past. And of course, obviously, Death Before Dishonor weekend throughout the history of Ring of Honor has seen some of the most intense battles we've ever seen, and I'm sure this year is going to be no different.
Oh, without a doubt, as right now, Castagnoli in control, pulling back on the arms of El Generico, trying to weaken him. You know, we've seen all of El Generico's opponents try to take away his energy, take away his drive. That's always almost made him more focused, more determined to pull out the win. It's worked so far. Will it work here in the finals? Lands on his feet.
As the waist lock and Claudio trying to sit down, driving the elbows to the back of the neck, stopping Generico, who connects with a leg lariat right on the button.
Claudio feeling the effects. Generico going for the cover very wisely, but only a near fall.
Yeah, very important when you get your opponent down on the canvas to go for the cover as quickly as possible. When you're in your third match of the evening, your third match of the evening, your fourth in 2 days, you're going to be extremely worn down. So it only takes 3 to pick up the victory.
Into the giant swing goes Claudio. Around and round he goes. Goes for the cover. Able to get that shoulder up, El Generico. Trying to pull himself up by the ring ropes. Lost his equilibrium there with the giant swing.
Have trouble just making it to his feet. You see him immediately crashing to the canvas. Claudio with a head of steam off the ropes. Diving European right between the shoulder blades. Goes for the cover. Did not hook the leg. And again, Generico gets the shoulder up.
Generico, despite the back pain now, as he's holding his back, continuing to fight here. Wants to go all the way, wants to walk away from Edison, New Jersey with that trophy in hand.
Series of forearm shots from Castagnoli, placing him in position on the top and climbing up himself.
We see a superplex here possibly. firing away at the ribcage of Castagnoli. Shoves him off the ropes. Claudio charges. Kick right to the shoulder.
Ran up the ropes with momentum and drove the boot right to the shoulder blade. Now climbing back up one more time. Castagnoli looking for a superplex here. Generico trying to fight him.
Holding on, blocking the attempt. And firing away. Forearm shot, down goes Castagnoli. Generico all the way up top. Cross body. Looks that leg, but Claudio kicks out.
Right across the chest, all of his body weight crashing down. Castagnoli going down to the canvas. Todd Sinclair right there, but Castagnoli got the shoulder up. You see the stress of 3 matches in one evening taking its toll on these athletes. A little bit slow to capitalize when they have the advantage right there.
Going for that brainbuster once again, but Claudio put on the brakes. Face and chest first, into the canvas, lateral press. Generico again, getting his shoulder up. This time, Claudio hooks the leg.
Once again, El Generico able to get the shoulder up before the count of 3. Trying to dig down here. You know he's starting to feel the effect of 3 matches in one night.
What does El Generico still have left in the tank? Straight jacket suplex. Crossing those arms. Only a near fall. You might want to call it like the Ricola suplex. With arms in the same position, turns it into the Japanese stranglehold.
Very difficult for Generico to breathe in this position. Using his own arms to just basically choke himself out.
Cutting off the wind of El Generico, putting pressure on that back that Generico was favoring earlier. Right back to that camel clutch. Claudio cinches it right back in.
Forcing Generico to carry all of Castagnoli's weight. Gives Claudio a chance to maybe catch his breath here while delivering punishment to his opponent. Rolls the shoulders down to the canvas and only gets 2.
Gato clutch can't keep him down for 3. El Generico trying to hang in there, shaking his finger. No, he's not done yet. Castagnoli standing over El Generico now, firing away. But he fires back.
Still some fight left, and El Generico won't back down.
And won't get knocked down. He's staying on his feet.
I don't know what's holding him up at this point.
Just determination. He wants to win this tournament so very badly. Series of forearms now from Claudio. Off the ropes he comes. Hip toss over the top into the floor. El Generico! What balance, what agility. Able to springboard off the top rope and come down with that moonsault.
And how much damage has been done to Castagnoli out on the floor.
Generico regaining his bearings out on the floor after hitting that maneuver. Sees Claudio on the other side of the ringside area.
DDT on the floor.
Go through the ropes, over the turnbuckle, caught the head and connected with that DDT.
Claudio may not be able to continue after that. He's having trouble getting to his feet.
Oh, he's on his back down on the floor. Generico nursing that bad back as well as the shoulder. Needs to get Claudio back inside and go for the cover.
We might have him here if he can get in there and make the cover.
Again, clutching that back. But he does have the advantage for the moment. Claudio on his back.
Generico instead looking to maybe dish out more punishment. Another high-risk maneuver all the way up top.
Waiting for the right moment to soar. Big splash.
Right down across the chest. Cover!
Claudio kicks out.
So close.
Everything that he had, he put right into that big splash. But Castagnoli is still in this match. They're trying to shake some life into that arm, into that shoulder. And looking for that big running boot in the corner. Waiting for the right moment. Comes charging. Claudio catches the boot and throws him down. Bicycle kick right to the face.
Oh, he caught him with it.
Ricola bomb.
If he hits it, it's over. Incredible reversal by Generico.
All the way over top, just drove Claudio into the canvas with great impact, but only 2. What does Generico have to do to pull out the win?
He might just be one brain buster away from putting Castagnoli down for the 3 count.
But can he get him up for that brain buster? Generico, single-handed knuckle lock. Overhand chop across the chest, looking to walk those ropes in the corner. Catches the head, swinging DDT, but oh, what a show of strength by Claudio. Pop-up European uppercut. Cover! Only 2. Generico kicks out.
Both of these athletes refusing to stay down.
They've come too far here to stay down for 3. Going for the Alpamare water slide. Nails it.
Oh, the impact down on the neck. And again gets the shoulder up at 2.
Despite the injuries, despite all the fatigue, El Generico won't stay down for 3. He wants to pull this off.
Well, both these guys running on pure adrenaline at this point as Castagnoli places Generico up top. They have fought so long and so hard, and both know they are so close to capturing the race to the top.
What can he be looking for right here? Very dangerous position for both men up top. El Generico trying to get positioning. Drops down to the floor and has Claudio now hung up in the Tree of Woe. Generico all the way on the other side of the ring. Coast to coast drop kick, cover. Only 2. Brainbuster, can he get it? There it is!
That's it! An incredible effort from Castagnoli to get the shoulder up.
How did he kick out? Listen to these fans.
They know both of these athletes are putting it all on the line because they want to be the main event here in Ring of Honor.
El Generico looking for that big running boot. He connects! Full force with the face of Claudio Castagnoli. Places him up top now.
Well, Claudio looks out of it.
Could be going for that brainbuster on the turnbuckle. If he can hit that, El Generico has this tournament won.
Claudio's in position but trying to block. There's the strength of Castagnoli. Jockeying for position now, clubbing away on the back of El Generico. Castagnoli now with the advantage on the top. All the way up top, he's looking for it. El Plamari water slide. There's the heart and the courage of El Generico.
A super Alpamare water slide, but not enough to keep Generico down. He's so determined to pull out this win. Ricola bomb.
Well, if he hits that, it's all over.
Countered. 2.5. Avoided taking that Ricola bomb full force. Was able to get the shoulders of Claudio down, but only for a near fall.
Sunset flip.
Through. Castagnoli has the arms crossed. Ricola bomb, it's over.
The Cinderella story continues.
He kicks out. What does Claudio have to do to put away El Generico? No matter what he absorbs, he continues to get his shoulder up. He continues to kick out.
He's hit him with just about every single thing in his arsenal, and Generico keeps fighting back.
Castagnoli, European uppercut. Another. Just measuring him for each strike. Now momentum. Backslide. No! He was able to earn a victory earlier in the tournament with that very maneuver, but can't pin him. Running European! But Generico digging down!
Back to his feet. Big boot.
Takes Claudio off his feet, but double C back up. Another boot. Still on his feet. A third.
Claudio won't go down.
El Generico comes charging. Ducks out of the way. Diving European off the top.
Turn him inside out.
Ricola bomb. Whoa, has him all the way up top.
Nails it.
Like a Splash Mountain Ricola bomb. That's the first time I've ever seen Claudio pull that one out, but that's what it took to defeat El Generico, and Claudio Castagnoli takes his place at the top. He is heading for a world title shot against Takeshi Morishima on the next ROH event. This moment belongs to Claudio. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you at Death Before Dishonor 5 weekend.
First of all, let me say thank you to El Generico. Second of all, thank you, Ring of Honor and Ring of Honor fans. Now, I know I've not always been a liked person, you can say. But when I moved over here in this country a little bit over 2 years ago, I left everything behind that I had. I left my friends, I left my country, and I left my family to live for moments like this. This is Ring of Honor, and it's truly an honor to stand in this ring holding this trophy. Thank you very much.